Hey guys, this is Nicholas from Vongola here, bringing you guys a deck tech video of Stride Granblues. This is my own personal build. We're just going to go over it, just to explain some of the differences, some techs that I play over others. So we're going to start off with the starter. It's going to be the Legion starter, Pinot Gris. This is an excellent combo piece. Once you hit your grade 3 strides, and you're able to match the opponent, you Legion, and you put this into Soul, just a free revive. Our trigger lineup, we're playing 4 heals and 12 crits, just because of the fact that with all the milling that's going on, most of the time you end up milling your draw triggers, and when you re-Legion, you just want to crit them to death, whether you double critting or triple critting off of a stride. As far as our grade 0s, we are also playing 2 tech copies of Chappie. Chappie's great defensively, gives you an extra 10k body to defend yourself with, as well as also it mills out excellent combo pieces. So when you're about to go off in Legion, you can mill off a Banshee, Cutlass, or Samurai Spirit when necessary. Past that, our Sentinels are going to be a fair split. It's going to be 2 Perfect Guards and 2 Quintet Walls. In my opinion, the Quintet Walls definitely function best in Granblue, just because of the fact that Granblue is looking to mill, and this mills 5 cards straight from the deck into the drop zone that you just want to re-Legion later. We also have our Perfect Guards. What's great about them is because they're the older ones, we are not restricted to just guarding our Vanguard. So if we're fighting against Dimensional Police with Laurel, Dot X, if they want to go after the rear guards, we have a defense against that. Our grade 1 lineup is a little weird. We're starting off with 3 Sea Strolling Banshees. Typically, this is the first card that you want to bring back as your revival. When it comes from the grave, you Soul Blast 1, you get to draw a card. A lot of the cards in this deck are going to be able to bring back 1 or 2 cards at a time. So being able to draw 1 or 2 cards just for performing your game mechanics is excellent. We are also playing the 1 tech copy of Dancing Cutlass. There's some times where you do not have enough cards in the graveyard to Legion, or you have key pieces that are stuck in the Soul. It's great to have this where it's just call from hand, Soul Blast 2, draw a card. Always great advantage. The last grade 1 we're playing is Samurai Spirit. Samurai Spirit is to fix up columns after you combo off. Most of the time you'll have a Cutlass or a Banshee in the back row and it makes bad numbers with your 9Ks. Samurai Spirit, when in the grave, counterblast 1, kill off a rear guard to replace it so you can make your 16 columns and be able to attack a lot easier. Our grade 2 lineup is pretty much self-explanatory. We've got 4 Ruin Shades. It is the best generic grade 2 Granblue they have. Very simple, just when it attacks, doesn't matter if it's rear guard or vanguard, you mill 2 off the top, it gets plus 2,000. So it's able to swing for good numbers and help fuel the graveyard for reviving, as well as also for Legioning later on. We are playing 4 copies of Pinot Blanc. Pinot Blanc, in my opinion, is definitely one of the other better cards for Granblue. Every time you Legion and it's in the grave, counterblast 1, bring it back. So you don't have to waste your revival effects bringing her back. You bring her back with her own effect and be able to bring something else back. The other grade 2 we're playing is 3 copies of Dragon Undead Ghoul Dragon. Reason I'm playing 3, I don't like him. He only works when he's called from the graveyard. If he hits the Vanguard, you get to retire a unit. Other than that, he's vanilla. So we're keeping him at 3 copies because our other 2 grade 2s are much more important. Our grade 3 lineup, we're playing 4 copies of Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir typically will be your first grade 3 that you want to Legion into. When you activate Legion, you mill 3, call a unit from the grave for free. This leaves you open from using counterblasts, so you can use it for your Pinot Blancs and your Samurai Spirits. Also, late game, you can sack a unit and give it plus 5,000 to amplify the pressure onto your opponent. We are also playing 3 copies of Witch Doctor Negrobolt. Negrobolt is also good for the late game, just because of the fact that it swings for good numbers. Most of the time you'll be swinging for either 23 or 28, as well as also, when you swing, counterblast 1, you eat a unit, and you call another unit from the grave. So you can just sacrifice a dead unit or a vanilla one and be able to call out something with more high quality, or just keep going for card advantage by bringing units back over and over again. We are also playing 1 tech copy of Casitas Reverse. When you're at Limit Break, the fact that his effect is counterblast free, and you're just able to lock a unit and keep calling units from the graveyard by milling, It's just free advantage that lasts you even when you get to the end of the turn. The G-Zone is a little bit of a mix right now because they don't have really dedicated support. The first stride is going to be Blue Heart. Blue Heart is excellent when most of your front row rear guards have been annihilated and all you're stuck is with back row cards. Counterblast 1, sack 2, you call 2 units from the grave on top of 2 other units. So you can keep recycling rear guards or trade them out for higher quality rear guards. We are also playing 2 copies of Rain Element Madu. Madu is excellent with Legion decks. It essentially just gives you a free Legion turn. Due to the way that the heart works, when you're in Legion, it counts both Legion cards as being in the heart. You only choose one card to inherit the name and the power. So you can take the 1100 power, still have a 26,000 body, but because the main counts for the effect of having a heart that's 10,000 or less, you're able to get a free grade 3 back. Our tech Cray Elementals are also going to be 2 Atmos and 1 Blizza. Atmos is just good. Counterblast 1, you smack for 36,000. The Blizza is great for late game. Once you've used a bunch of strides, you just hit for a big number. And we are also playing 1 copy of Casitas Negative. Casitas Negative is great when you're on regular Casitas, but you're not at Limit Break. You Counterblast 1, mill 3, call a unit. This combos off with the rest of the deck. You want free advantage, or you just want to get good quality units. It's good at any point. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe, and feel free to leave any comments in the section below. This is Nick, and I'll see you guys at the next video.